So school is almost out and you're probably thinking, how in the world am I going to keep my children from forgetting everything that they learned over the semester? Whether your child is 5 or 15, we have some tips for how you can make learning a lifestyle this summer.
Our first tip for you is to create an exploration list. Similar to a bucket list, this is a list of curated things that you'd like to explore with your children. So your list could be based on a theme like transportation or World War II or even water. You can make this list on behalf of your family or involve them in the process. Sit them down at the table and have everyone make their list. Another way that you could approach your exploration list is by using a story. Think of your family's favorite movie or book and then try to recreate the experiences and landmarks together.
Remember, the goal of an exploration list is to curate experiences for your family. We're going to create a template for you and leave it in the description below so you can print it out and do it with your family. Our next tip for you is to leave margin. While you're planning all of these fun things to do, remember that your children might just need some open moments for exploration. Quiet time and uninterrupted playtime is essential for learning. Because necessity is the mother of invention, you might want to consider having certain things on hand to help them continue to play and explore. Think about items like craft paper, pens, markers, scissors, even tools that they might want to have outside. And think about the area. Find an open, non-precious space and let them go.
Our next tip for you is to pursue educational outings. Maybe you want your children to have a wide variety of engaging experiences but aren't quite sure how to find those locally. We did some research for you and we have a couple of tips. What you can do is search a few keywords. We're going to have a list of these keywords for you in the description below, but you could also consider looking at your local library's calendar of events. If you live somewhere like I do, you probably have multiple libraries, and so there are a lot of different things happening at the same time. This is also a great way to connect with your community. You might also want to check out your local Parks and Rec calendar or the Science Center. The key is to learn how to become a tourist in your hometown. Like I said, we'll have a list of keywords that you could search, but you're looking for things like a festival or historical society to get you started.
Another thing you can try is using an activity resource. Rather than looking for new activities to do with your children each week, find a book or collection of activities and go through it. You can go through the book yourself, or you can hand it to your child and ask them what looks interesting. Scribblers at Home, Recipes from Lifelong Learners is a great example of a book like this. It's fun, the activities are appropriate for a wide variety of ages, and it requires minimal prep. This resource is educational and is perfect summer review, especially if you're a part of the Classical Conversations program. Remember, you can find resources like this at your local library or bookstore, and we'll leave a list of suggested books below. Our final suggestion for you is to read. I know this feels like an obvious one, but it's so important. Having a family reading rhythm is essential for lifelong learning. Reading together as a family will cultivate a unified culture. It's versatile and scalable, so you can even keep reading while you're on vacation or at grandma's house. This is also perfect for downtimes and creating a rhythm in the midst of the summertime change. If you're hoping to familiarize your children with a specific topic, consider gathering some books on that subject and leaving them in a basket in the room where they read. Then you can let them investigate on their own. It might surprise you what your children learn when given the time. Try to carve out the time to read books aloud as a family. If you have multiple children, you could have your older children read to the younger ones, or the younger ones read to the older ones to sharpen their skills. We will leave a list of read aloud suggestions for you in the description of this video.
We are excited about the summertime, and we hope you are too. Let's become everyday educators together. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments what you are planning to do to keep your children learning during this summer, and make sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos about how you can make learning a lifestyle.